Hello everybody and welcome back to Iowa Plains View in Farming Simulator 22, where it's now September the 2nd and it's a day before the cotton needs harvesting. Let's just run over to the cotton field. Now this field has perfect nitrogen and perfect pH value, but the odd thing is, if we look at it in precision farming, just here, we look at nitrogen, it looks yellow, it doesn't look green like this field here, but if you try and put more fertiliser on it, it doesn't take, it just doesn't take. So anyway, this field hopefully will be ready to harvest tomorrow. We're going to harvest it with coarse play, I've decided, so I can get on with doing other things, otherwise it'll be the whole episode of me harvesting cotton. So, but the first thing to do today is put the lights on and pick up all the bale. Okay, that's all the bales I can get on, so I'll see you when we're over at the cow barn. You may remember that this cow barn was costing us $20,000. I did actually pay for it a couple of episodes ago, but I edited it out of the final cut. So I have paid for the cow barn, but it just I did it sort of off screen. So it's all paid for. And this time when I go in here, I'm going to try and unload to the left and see if that works. Yes. Very good. Okay, so let's just have a look at our cows. Actually, let's turn off the engine, otherwise it's costing us money. So let's have a look at our cows in here. The chickens are fine. I should give them some more food, and the cows have loads of hay now, so, and we have 3,502 litres of milk, so, and they're 100% healthy. That's fantastic. So I think what I'll do is go back to the farm, and I've got a few jobs to finish off before we can get to October and we can see if our cotton is ready to harvest. So I'll see you back at the farm. Okay, when I got back to the farm, I picked up all the bales and I fed the chickens. I'll never do the feeding the chickens on screen because I can't make it interesting. So now I've got a couple of jobs to do, and I think then we can skip to tomorrow. First of all, we have to refertilise the grass as usual, which is probably going to cost about $6,000. But actually, before I do that, I just want to show you something, and it's to do with the watermill. Let's go to the watermill. Where is it? Just here. Look at all the flour we have. Look at it all, and there's still like 13,000 litres of it in the watermill. I'm sorry, it's probably quite noisy, but if this is the same in December, I'm thinking to sell all of this flour when we can get $1,200 for each packet of it, and it'll give us a lot of money, and then we could probably buy something like the bakery or something like that. But there's absolutely loads of flour here, and we also, if we look at it, have loads of wheat and barley to put in the flour mill here. So we have loads more ways of making flour. So even if we sell it all, we can still make loads more. While we're looking at our productions, actually, let's look at our other productions. I want to actually go to them. So we have the sawmill here. Now where's all the... yeah, here it is. So I wonder how much stuff is here. Planks, loads of planks, yeah. So we brought some wood down here the other day. I'm not sure if that's it or not. Let's go to the carpentry. Okay, two things of furniture. And also we have the oil mill. Let's go to that. So where's all the... oh, it's over here. So yeah, okay, so there's those ones here, and there's 400... there's still quite a lot for olives. So okay, that's fine. I was just curious about that. So let's get started on fertilising the grass. Yes, there's a little red patch here. I'm not entirely sure if I can get it. I don't think I can. Unfortunately, I've just had to buy another box of fertiliser for this little patch, which doesn't need fertilising. So that's all the fertilising done, and now I just need to pay for it. Okay, the fertiliser costs $5,760. So it normally costs about $6,000 to fertilise this grass. So the other thing I have to do today is to herbicide both of these fields, and I think that's the final thing to do. Actually, there is one other thing, which is to do with the forest, but I'll do that after. So let's get the John Deere sprayer ready, and we can start herbiciding. So this is the final thing to do to this field. We've done everything else. Everything that he's doing, we've done it. We've fertilised it twice. We spread slurry. Let's have a look. Let's just stand on the field for a second, see what it says. pH perfect, nitrogen perfect. Expected yield 80%. Well, maybe it's because it's got weeds. Okay, let's do something about the weeds. This field completely finished. There's nothing else we can do to this field now. I think I've just got a few more weeds to do, and then it's completely finished. Let's just turn around, because I missed a bit. I thought I was going to get it all done, but there's just a little line here. Yeah, so there's nothing else to do on this field now. I would like to go over there to what's going to be the sugar field and do that in a minute, but first of all, I'd like to go down to the forest, and I would like to destroy trees. I'm not going to cut them down. The reason I like to destroy them is because they're not growing, and it's American elm trees, and if they're not grown, they're an absolute nightmare to get any wood out of. So what I want to do is clear the forest and make it ready for the new trees in Farming Simulator, which are lodgepole pine and ponderosa pine. So I'm going to leave this John Deere sprayer on the other field, and I'm going to go down to the forest, and I'll see you when I'm down there. So I decided to come down in the little car because we hardly ever use it, and it's much faster than the tractor. So this is our forest, or what used to be a forest, and like I said, any American elm trees here that aren't fully grown, I'm just going to sort of destroy them with the lumberjack mod, and I'm going to do like an 8-minute tree destruction. I'm going to time it to 8 minutes, because if I do that, I can put it in a 1-minute sort of time lapse. I can speed it up by 8 times, so I can tell when these trees aren't fully grown, and I don't think any of them are. So I'm going to see you when this is over. Okay, well this is going to be my last tree for a while. I've deleted loads and loads of trees, and it's going to make room for the new trees in Farming Simulator. So the forest is looking fairly bold. Let's fly and see if we can see it a bit better. So this used to be all American elms, but they just weren't growing, and this was my concern, that if they're not grown, if they're not fully grown, you get no wood out of them. So I've left all the trees over this side are 14.5 metre fully grown American elm trees, and so that's good because I can make some wood out of them. Sorry, just trying to get in the car. Actually, let's see. It takes a while for deletion to come into effect. Let's see if I can delete this. No, I'll just put this on the wagon next time. So I think that's all I can do in the forest. I think next time we should be able to delete all the rest of the trees that aren't fully grown, and then we can come down here and we can collect all the wood from the fully grown trees. And then it should be, well, November the 15th in real life, when the Platinum expansion comes out for Farming Simulator, and the new we can plant the new trees, which again are lodgepole pine and ponderosa pine. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the farm. I think I will take the car back to the farm, and I'll see you back there when we have to herbicide that other field. I'm quite glad I did that deletion thing just now, because I found lots, well, about 10 fully grown American elm trees. And American elm trees, for one tree you get about 9,000 litres of wood out of. I just did a video about all the different trees in Farming Simulator and how much wood you get out of them. Just an experimental sort of video I did to see how much how long it took for each thing to grow and how much wood you get out of them. And American elm came out top for a fully grown tree. So just a couple of trees and we can get like 10,000 litres of wood. So that's really good. So next episode I think I'll try and delete all the rest of the trees, and then we're ready for the new trees in the Platinum expansion. But first of all, let's de-weed this field. If you've noticed our money going up and down a bit in this episode, I've done things behind the scenes, like sold some furniture, then I had to buy fertiliser, then I had to buy herbicide, so it's gone up and down. But we may need quite a lot of money tomorrow, so I might have to sell some flour or something to pay for the cotton harvester. So I would normally end the episode here, but I want to skip to tomorrow to see if the cotton is actually ready to harvest. So let's just switch things off here. This is this field done. By the way, actually, I would like to see if, well, actually what our precision farming score is at the moment, because we've done a few things today that might raise it up. 96 is our score. That's good, isn't it? 96, so 97 for this field that we've created, 96 for the canola field, nitrogen is the one at the top, and 93 for the cotton field, and that's pH. I think we put pH on the field. Let's just see. So if I go to pH, yeah, it's covered in pH. So that's a bit strange. Anyway, let's skip to tomorrow and see if the cotton field is ready to harvest. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, I'm going to run down to the cotton field. I hope it's not ready to harvest because it's raining. I'll see you down there. No, I kind of breathed a sigh of relief because I was worried about harvesting it. Well, I wouldn't harvest it in the rain, but yeah, this is fine. I do remember now that I planted this quite late because I wanted to skip through February, and I think I planted it in March rather than February, something like that. Anyway, thanks very much for watching today. We've got quite a lot done, and hopefully we will be harvesting cotton next time. We'll have to sell a few things to pay for it. So thanks a lot, and see you next time. Bye for now.